Okay, hi everybody. I'm going to show you how to add impacts to the Changemaker hub, and this will be specifically for your Civic Action scorecard. So you can get to it through our course Canvas page, but you can also just Google MDC Changemaker hub. You see I've Googled it a bunch of times, so it comes up pretty quickly. From here, you're going to click in the top right and click Login. You use your MDC credentials to do that. You already have an account. You may have to verify your account. Just read the page there and click whatever you need to click. But once you've done that, this is the landing page you should see. And here, of course, you see a bunch of options for things that you actually can do. So once you're logged in, you should click on your profile in the top right and you'll see a drop-down menu, and you want to go to Add Impact. Once this screen comes up, in the keyword search, you just type Civic Action, or you could type Civic Action Scorecard and give it a little bit of time to search. But this is where we practice our patience. So you can see it comes up. It's the Civic Action Scorecard. This is what it looks like. We click on it. Great. From here, if you click the drop down, you'll see all of the tasks on the scorecard show up here, right? It's important to note that they show up in alphabetical order rather than in the order that they show up on the card. So just something for you to kind of think about. So you would just scroll down to the task that you want to add. So let's say we're going to add this one, read 2 articles on a civic topic of importance. We did that for essay number 1. And if you pick the wrong one, whoops, here, just delete and select a different one, right? Is it for a course? Make sure you click yes, and then your classes will come up. Just make sure that you're selecting the right class, ENC 1101. What date did we do it? We did it back in September, so let's say it was September 16th through the 18th. Okay, notice there's a star here for the date. You need to fill that out. Impact type and measurement, there's no star. You can leave this blank. So requested information, notice here, reflection will count as documentation. If you need to add documentation, an image or something like that, you would just click Add Attachment here. In this case, we don't need it. Then you'll notice our reflection. We also have our little red asterisks here. So this is where we would add our reflection, answering the questions above. And make sure that it meets these criteria and addresses these specific questions. Each reflection is also written on the scorecard, so you can prepare that ahead of time if you want to, copy and paste it in, or you can just answer it here. You notice I have Grammarly kind of running in the background, so that if I make a mistake and I'm typing too fast and I spell something wrong or a grammar issue, it's checking in the background. So that's something you might want to consider. About your experience, I would leave this blank. Again, there's no asterisk here. If you needed to use sources that are not on the scorecard, or you use sources that you couldn't access from the scorecard itself, this would be where I would put a note. I attached the websites I used to find the articles, right? Or maybe you add the articles here. You can add attachments. So maybe I just want to add the 2 articles that I read. So, you can add that here. You could add a works cited page. You can add personal notes. But again, this is not required. I would just do it in the case of needing to show where your sources came from. Your sharing and privacy settings, you want to make sure MDC Changemaker Hub is here, as well as your class. And then make your impact private. Notice you can't change that. You can't really click on it. And then you simply hit Add Impact. Once you've added an impact, it goes into your queue and somebody will have to then verify it. So to check it, you go back to your profile, click impacts, and you can see here I've added some recently, and you'll see verification pending, right? So once this turns green, you're good to go, and I will go ahead and grade it. Let's say it doesn't get verified, right? You will get an email stating why. Maybe you forgot to attach your evidence, maybe your reflections don't address what they're supposed to address. There's a few different reasons why it might not be verified. It will be what's called disputed. So if you needed to edit, you would just go to Options, Edit, it opens back up. You can add, subtract, multiply, divide, whatever you need to here, and then just update. It goes back into the queue for verification. By clicking back, you go back to your impacts. You can see pending here versus verified. And let me just show you what a verified one looks like. So once it is verified, I will see the amount of points that it is. I will see a reflection, and then I can make comments on it, etc., etc. Okay, so that's it. It's that easy. Remember your profile, add impact, search for civic action here, select your action from the drop-down, and then fill out anything with the red asterisk. I hope this helps. I know it's a complicated process, but once you get it once or twice, it becomes really, really easy. Okay? Happy civic actioning, everybody. Bye.